Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hi Cynthia, hi Vicky. Hi Erica. Hi Sharon. Hi Dana. Hi Shali. How is everyone doing today? Olivia twice in 2 days and we are very lucky. I'm so fortunate to have you guys here. That makes up my day, seeing the familiar faces. Please, great working from home so I can tune in. That's the best perks of working from home, isn't it? We can tune in and do other stuff which we love. First timer, welcome. Let me know who is first time here. We're going to have a bit of an angels party. Surprise, surprise, if you haven't worked with them, they're the best to work. I'm doing great. Thank you, Danda, for asking. Excited about learning how to connect with my guides. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what we are going to do. I'm going to give a little tips and then we'll do a little meditation and connect with your guides, with your angels who are going to come in. And that'll be fun. Charles, this is the first time I'm excited. Jackie, first time. Now, do you all agree? Always we are surrounded by angels or beings of light or saved by an angel or looked after. And let me know in the comments, what are you grateful for at this moment of time, right now? What are you grateful for? Erica, you know me so well. Grateful for today, absolutely. Present moment, my husband, that's lovely. I'm so grateful to be here, to be connecting with you guys, thanks to the technology, thanks to the Insighttimer. Right. Oh, thank you, Sue. This is my favorite color, or one of it. Grateful for nature, yes, yes. Opportunity to keep healing and growing. That's wonderful, Suzanne. All that I am, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? The more you feel, even just by when you're typing or when you're recollecting, that the whole energy changes. It expands, right? In that gratitude moment. It's just so amazing. Some days, definitely, like, not often now, but in the past, it used to come like, oh, I'm not grateful for, I don't see anything today, like, that brings me a smile. And then I would tune in to the angels. Okay, show me something that I'll be grateful at this moment. And that even you can talk to angels and they cheer you up, they light you up. All of a sudden, a book might pop in or some message you will be getting. Yes, angel oracle decks are the best way to hear them or to see the messages. Yeah, if someone has a difficulties, that's definitely a tool to use in, this angel energy, Gilbert. Nature walk. I love this. This is great, isn't it? Tuning into those gratitude moments and shifting. The more we talk about it, the more we are seeing our life is so filled with so much of a goodness. Yeah. Somewhere I read, don't know who that poet or the speaker is, The more you look into the gratitude things, the less you have time for the sorrows or to have that time for the gossips and on chatterbox, because your heart is so filled in that there is nothing else has space there. It's amazing, isn't it? Lovely. So, for those who haven't been to my lives before, I'm Srimanju. I love working with Reiki, angels, Akashic Records, meditations, mindfulness, and I love to make it easier, like tools and techniques. So, anyone can use this, and it's just about like tuning into that energy, talking, asking, and as simple as that, like, raising your vibration, changing the shift and everything. So that's where I do come into the Insight Timer to share all that experiences that I had that shifted me. When I was on this journey, I literally had like babies, two babies, suffering with arthritis, running a full-time job, stressful times, and yeah, all these did help. Like, there is no excuse of no time. You just need to make time for these things. At least, like, the best part is pick your favorites, and then you can expand that time. Yeah. Call on the angels to help me when I'm awake in the middle of the night in fear when they do it. That's amazing, isn't it? It's just soothing and a comforting thing. Yeah. So today, with the communications with the angels, how to connect with your angels and receive the divine guidance, I just want to share a few things. Like, connecting with the angels is not the hardest at all. It's the most beautiful experience, most easiest of all, because they're all at our vibrations, that we can easily hear them, see them, feel, and sense their energies as well. Like, someone talking about like a hierarchies of angels or God's energy and everything, but the rest of it could be on a higher vibration. So we need to tune in. We need to be really focusing. But here with Angelic Realm, it's so easy to tune into their energies and talk to them, hear back as well. It's not about one-way channel. It's about two-way channel is what we are always doing with the Angelic Realm. So your guardian angel is there with you since the time of your birth and knows exactly what your blueprint of life is, exactly at this moment of time, what you're thinking, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. But now, the biggest question is, why do they let us suffer? Why do they see us in pain? And why do they not shift and change? But the thing is, have we asked them for assistance? Have we asked them for help? Have we let them inside our house to do the changes, shift the changes, even, like, and that's the biggest thing. And once you do that, give them the permission, you will see your life is changing, making it so easier. So you're not seeing as life as a suffering, but you're seeing as a blessing, and you're here tuning up every single day to make it much better. So you're actually focusing on your soul program or your soul path, your life mission, rather than just thinking about the suffering and what kind of a place we are here on earth. Like, there is a reason for everything that's happening. When we say love and light, there is also, like, darkness as well. Without the darkness, you're not able to actually focus on the light. You don't know the value of the light, right? So we have to go through those dark moments of the soul or dark night of the soul, and you have to fall in order to walk as well. So that is where our challenges do come in. But if you see them as like, oh, this is my learning point, let's get on, like, brace ourselves and see what we are learning here, you are going to see the whole thing shifting and a different perspective coming into whatever is happening in your life right now. Yeah. So think about, like, you're in middle of a relationship breakup. You don't know why it's happening, why the person cheated on you, and you just don't get it. Like, how could this happen to me? But sometimes I'm just saying a scenario here that I have worked with a client in the past is like, all along the person was cheating on her and she never got to see, and it's enough of the suffering, enough, because she needs a value to herself. And this is where, like, being on a different path, separating from it, is the only way she could hear, listen, and grab herself, rather than being dependent on someone who is not trustworthy. So sometimes we have to go through those challenges and shifts to be there who we are meant to be. How many times now, like, hands up, how many times did we even have that wake up call all along, but we didn't wake up until a big disaster happened, like, right? A car accident or a divorce or a relationship breakup or a health scar, right? Unless these big challenges and shifts happen, we don't listen, right? Only when the doctor says, hey, you better take a bed rest, only then we listen, right? But all along, your gut always said you needed to rest. You are going such a high speed. Like, there is so much you are doing, you don't need to, and you need to slow down. Or like you're caring for everyone, not for yourself. Like, but that's a whole thing. Here is where, unless you ask, the angels are not going to come in and interfere and make any changes or any shifts. Now, how do you connect with them? The best things is by meditation. Meditation is all about, like, we talk to them, we ask them many things, like, whatever you want to call being selfish, like, my husband says, oh, you're so mean, you're asking angels for every single thing, like parking to lost things, or the other day we were going through some medical examinations and the doctor said, like, give us a call afterwards, like, so I said, angels, please bring in the peace, please bring in the light, like, and then he was saying, oh yeah, I never even thought about it. Like, so much I do ask. And he says, like, you're keeping them very busy. Like, of course, when they're there for me, let us be engaged. So in the engineering realm, they are jobless as well. So better give them some job. So meditation is the best way that you listen back. In that silence, in that quiet moment, you're actually listening to that wisdom that you're getting in. Yeah. After the meditation, like if anyone does any mantra chanting or affirmations, meditations, at the end, that pause or the silence is such a divine thing. In that moment, just for a few seconds, you do receive so much of a guidance, and that's the best part of it. I only learned about that when I was attending Deva Primal. Do you guys know them? They are German Americans, I think, and they do so much of bhakti chant and so much divine mantra chanting. And they happened to be in Dublin a couple of years ago, and I was with them with the live, and then they were doing so much chanting. It's like such a beautiful raise in your vibration, and there was such a silence, and I didn't know. Silence, I didn't expect this, what's happening here? And then in that silence, I found the beauty about everything. The whole auditorium must be around like 3,000 or something. And it was such a silence. It was amazing. Since then, I started practicing meditations with silence as well. Like, at the end of it, giving some time just to be there is just amazing energy. If you haven't been on there in live, of course, they do so much online now as well. Do check them out. Yeah, they're beautiful. Their work, their energies is so pure, so high energies. Yeah. Yes, very powerful as well. Yeah. Beautiful souls. So that is where the meditation comes in place. Deva Primal. It's DEVAPREMAL. I'll put it up in the circle as well later, Monica. Yes, that's right. Thank you. And so you do connect with the messages there, meditations, and ask your angels. All right, okay, I'm asking you a question. Give me a sign. Give me a sign that you even listen to it by a feather. Now, feathers, there are zillions of them all around. Maybe you can ask them, being more specific, I want to see a feather on my bed. And now this is not your goose feather or the feathers from your pillows or from your duvets or something, from your throws. You just ask for a specific one. And I bet you will find that feather in the most oddest places that you'll be asking for. And it's amazing how the connection of it happens. That gives you a sign. Okay, you asked a question and you asked for a sign, and this is the sign, you got it. And now next thing is, how do I resolve it? Again, now ask them to be very specific. Ask them with specific things, like, not a generic one. Which is like, one time I was asking them, like, when the my kids were younger, is we were making a decision to put them into the crash, which they were already going into, or have a nanny, daycare nanny, to bring them from school and feed them and take it easy, because the house was pretty close to the school and literally 2 minutes walk, so I just wanted them to be relaxing more in the home. They were at that age as well, they can be okay at home and they can express themselves. And we got to interview this lady, Brazilian lady, and I wasn't sure. I was so freaking afraid. All their years they have been to the same crash, they absolutely adore and love them. And then to make this change, I felt it was right, but then I wasn't sure, is this even right to welcome a stranger into your home and leave your babies with them? Or at that time, they were young kids. And I went for a workshop, and in the workshop, I said it out in the meditation. Angels, if you're there, if you're hearing this, can you please send me a sign that this Brazilian woman is the right choice for my children? And you know what? I was with my friend, and 2 rows in front of me, this woman came to me and she started talking. She said, oh, I just felt like talking to you. You have a good vibes, and you seem to be from India. And she introduced, I'm from Brazil. And I said, oh my God, what is the chances of this woman coming and talking to me? And she's from Brazil. I was saying to my friend, and he's like, oh, this is a sign. I was asking for it. And here, angels couldn't have been more apt than sending a Brazilian woman to have a conversation with me. And we hired her. That was the best station ever. And there was no looking back. And kids absolutely loved having her around. For the whole term of our school year, we had her. So here is the science, and I still get goosebumps thinking about it. But when you're specific about it, for me to have that path of a Brazil, to be more specific, this is what I want. Is this a good thing, is what I was asking. So having that, so what happens is, when you are very clear on how you're asking, the way you receive back is going to be very clear as well. So there is no ifs and buts anymore. Immediately, I called the lady and I said, I'm hiring you. That's it, because it was so 3D kind. Yeah. So definitely give that a try, guys. When you are asking a question connecting to the angelic realm, this is the most important thing. And there has been incidents with yellow car as well, recently, 2 weeks ago. We were at an event talking about a person, and talking about the rainbows for the person and everything. And the person said, I don't feel any connection with the rainbows. I don't know what it means. I said, just think about it. There is a message there, and a few more things. On my way back from the event, we were seeing this beautiful rainbow, and here in Seattle, you don't see rainbows often, and it wasn't even raining. And this rainbow was so different with the aurora lights, kind of that ambience. And I was coming back with a friend, telling to her about it, and we were clicking some pictures, and there's such beautiful, vibrant energy. Again, how angels are saying the messages, and they're showing as well, being very relevant there. Yeah. So that is again, you'll be surprised how you get the messages and how you're receiving them as well. That's the best thing. And now, not only the angels, this happens with your spirit guides, your loved ones, your ancestors as well. If you have a loved one who passed away, is in the spirit realm, again, you can talk to them all the time. I find I'm very much closer to my husband's granddad, who is in the spirit realm, more than the humans here on the earth realm. I can talk to him, he can give me messages, and it's amazing how spontaneous his messages would be, and so this is very interesting, very deep as well. Yeah. Some of the things that he has said has come true as well. I would be writing it down, telling to my husband, and checking on those timelines, what he shared, and spontaneous. Again, it's amazing how it happens. What I learned all this along is I wasn't trusting myself, and that was the biggest hurdle. Do you agree, guys? That is always the biggest hurdle, right? We trust everyone else, but not ourselves. The last one is to trust ourselves, right? Does it happen to any one of you? It doesn't happen so much, but it was one of the skills that I had to learn to train myself. Yeah. one of the best tips that I got it from my husband was he asked me to write everything that I'm having a vision, intuition, good thought, bad thought, anything, write it before or say it to him. I didn't have courage to say a few things to him, not sure if he would get me. Um, or I felt like it's like a jinxing a moment sometimes. And so I used to write and few things I would share. And when they used to happen, it's like, wow, I told you so. Like, and that's the best confidence I built by saying it out loud on the paper as well. It could be the bad signs as well. Bad signs in terms like, sometimes you would have a glitchy kind energy and you don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing. You want to just flush it out, say it out loud a couple of times. I'm feeling this way, I'm sensing this way. And by that, you are clearing that fear out of you. And that really works for me. Like, sometimes it could be the nightmares or the dreams, or you would have a vision of an accident happening. A lot of people do tell me that they do see an accident coming or a family person passing away and it freaks them. Say it out loud. It's not you imagining, it's just you getting a pre-glimpse of what's happening, and that's where you're being prepared. But you don't like that, you have every right to tell your guides, hey, this is too much for me, I can't handle it, give me a break, this is not right for me at this stage, and that way you can just pause those experiences. Yeah. And so do say that when you say it out loud to the universe, you're ruling out the fear. So you're only welcoming the light energies. One of the other things is to be very much is when we are working with the angels, what is that you're attracted to? Like, what is that you are mostly focusing? Are you focusing on the light, or are you focusing on what if there are other beings other than the angels? Am I inviting them as well? Like, now think about it, wherever your thoughts go, your energy goes. So I always have been focusing my energies onto the light beings. I'm not denying there is no dark spaces, but my work is not for the dark spaces, and I'm only focusing on the light. And that way I'm always keeping myself protected, my clients, my students, everyone, like, even you guys. The first thing I do before I open up is protect each one of us who is going to be here in the white light. And that is the biggest thing. Again, your mind is the most strongest portal, so use that and connect to the angels. Yeah. And not be afraid of all these things that you hear from others or someone's experiences. They could be their experiences. That's not your experience at all. And now whatever I'm sharing is my experience. So you write your own experiences without those fears as well. I'm having a hard time connecting with my angels guides. It's because of blockage or maybe not being clear. I'm really connect with my intuition and do get signs, but I haven't just felt the angel connections. All right. Okay. So sometimes you don't, the representation of them is sometimes we do see them, but we deny it. That's not what I heard about it. Like, for me, the angelic experience is like seeing a light, a red light with flames around it, but everyone else in that workshop, we're seeing these beautiful giant angels as you see in the churches and everything, Catholic books and other angelic materials that you would have read. And now when I asked this particular man who was conducting the workshop, like, what is it? Like, why am I seeing only light? Like, then this beautiful thing he said is, angels do come in the most comforting way to each one of us. So I haven't been grown up with the angels concept. I have grown up with gods and goddesses. So definitely I wouldn't be natural way to see as angels with big wings as a natural thing at that time. So they were coming up as a little glimpses of these beautiful lights for me. But if someone grew up going to the church, being aware of what angels are, like, especially if you're from Italy or something, so many churches you have, or like Ireland being such a Catholic country, that's the first thing that you would be getting into. That totally made sense to me. Like, if I say you to visualize Ganesha, we all will have a different way of experience. Like, first thing would be for me to go through the statues. Like you can see behind me, there is a Ganesha statue. Something similar, I'll be thinking about it. But when someone doesn't know it, it's very hard to visualize. And that does stop us from feeling the connection of it. Now, be very very specific with them as well. Angels, show me the way that I'm ready to see you, feel you, or connect with you. And saying that, over 10 years working with angels, not every time I do see them as the angel wings or with the light. I just know, sense they are there with me. And that's the one of the things as well, like, yeah. So be wary of how angels show you the signs is by feathers, knowingness, the presence of it, the flutter in your belly, knowing that they are there, smell of them, or a cool breeze from behind, or sometimes hair strand being pulled, or someone said is by gentle push on your chair as well. Like, sometimes that happens as well. Shishka said, like 555, angel time. Yes, angels also communicate with us by angel numbers. So again, if you're constantly seeing 111, 222, repeated patterns of numbers, these are the way the angels are communicating with us as well. So that's again a big shift, like here. And for me, it's all about like I would be getting a lot of goosebumps when they are around me. Each of the angels will show to me as a different energy realms, different energy point that I'll know the difference of it. And now I stopped being obsessed about like, do I feel, do I see about, to have a name for them. I said, I know just they're there. I don't need any more validations. They're just there for me. And that's the best thing. Like, you stop that and you cross across and talk to them. It's amazing thing. A lot of us stop our points trying to understand, see them, and then connect to them. But like, imagine they're there, connect to them, and slowly you'll build a relation. Like, yeah, it's like you're having a pen friend. uh, are you guys in that generation where we used to exchange addresses and have pen friends when we were younger, but you never see their faces or anything? This is before the technologies were there, like where you literally would write letters and exchange information about their kind of a life and everything. This is how it does, like, so again, just tapping into those energy realms is what you'll be doing, just understanding where they are, what they are. Now you have a lot of pen pals. Yes, you have a lot of ways of the angels is like, the angels are there for the animals, the angels are there for your homes, for your challenges in your career, for your health, everything, everywhere, for a new job, like, relationship, the angels are there. So rather than thinking about like which angel should I call, just say, angels, I'm looking for a new job. Can you please find a good place that I can begin this search from? Like, all of a sudden, you would be getting a text message from this particular company, or like, a friend of yours will be recommending, hey, why don't you get onto that website and start your search there? So again, it's not a coincidence of having that moment, but actually getting started with the path of it. Yeah. Angels do give us a lot of hints and pre-nudges as well. So we are careful, or we need to plan accordingly as well. Like, so those are the most important things to be watching out when you're connecting with the angels. Let me know if that was making sense. A lot of feathers, yes, big time. And also, when you look up in the sky, you do see the feather clouds as well. If you have noticed that, that's amazing as well, right? It's so beautiful, taking us into a different realms of energy experiences. Yeah. When I lose my things, I stop worrying about it. I know it must be somewhere. I'm just going to pray and ask angels where it is. And definitely 99.9% I have found all my lost things without being worrying and stressing about it. Yeah. The best way. When I'm worried about my children, I immediately tune into angels. Please keep them in a safe and protected environment. That's it. Because there is nothing I can do physically being there, because they're in school or somewhere, they are with friends, but all I can ask is angels to protect them. And how many times are, as a parents, we are worried, or how many times, like, we are being worried, like when you're not with someone, your parents or your loved ones, we worry for their safety, right? But how about you take that worry and give that energy to the angels, so they give you much more calmness, so you can actually function your life, so you're not causing more health challenges to yourself, right? It's all about how we shift those worry lines as well. How are you guys getting on? Is it all making sense? So we'll be doing a little meditation to connect with your angels. So I'm just going to ask you. Beautiful talk as usual. Thank you, Gemma. Great, it's making sense. Thank you, Cynthia. So we are just going to invoke angels right now. I'm going to invoke some angels as per our chakras. That's what I was thinking, like, let's do something different because each of our chakras are being guarded by angelic realm as well. So, and here to the wisdom. Now, in this meditation, I'll be giving you some prompts that you sit and experience. And if you're not getting any information from your angels, don't be tensed about it, that you're not connecting. Angels are not there for me, like, or anything. Think about like, oh, they're trying to communicate with me in the way I would better understand. So what is that way? Is it I'm sensing a body change, heat, cold, I'm feeling more peace and calm, or tingle sensations, or any colors I'm seeing, or a smell, or like, the whole body shivering in a gentle way, or like goosebump moments. Just watch those as well, just not the words only, or not only the words, or pictures. It could be as well by pictures or the faces. So let it be open. Which direction should Ganesha face? I'm not sure, Sharon. What is that in relation to? In general, for praying, I know in the Hindu way they say east, but I don't know. Other than my God's altar, the other ones that I place, I just go by what my heart says. Yeah, not by the directions. All right, okay, so just get settled and close your eyes, taking a nice deep breath. So let's see where this meditation leads up to, and allow yourself to go with the flow. If nothing else, just that experience. And sometimes the messages may not come even right now. It could be through your dreams later on, or through your thought process, or while you're journaling, things will come in. And sometimes, in the meditations, you will go into a dreamy state. Right after the meditation, we forget, like, where have we been? But at that moment, you have been somewhere so deep and beautiful. Yeah, east is the one they generally say the gods have to face. Yeah. So do check that. But again, like, it all depends on where you feel comfortable. All right. Okay. So take a nice relaxing breath. I'm just going to play some music. Closing your eyes, breathing in and out. Breathing into your belly and breathing out. One more time, take a deep breath and breathe out. Allowing yourself to relax at this very moment of time. Being anchored and grounded. Feel that relaxation all the way down to the soles of your feet. And relax your shoulders, your head, and breathe out. Longer, deeper breaths, welcoming these beautiful energies around you. In and out. I'm just going to smudge your energies, virtually feel that energy from outside to stay coming around. clearing up any stagnant energies, any lower vibration energies as you go onto a journey in your meditation. Breathing all this beautiful smudge energy in your auric field into your cells, bones, muscles, each part of your body, giving the permission to relax and tune inwards, dropping your attention into your heart center and visualizing your feet to be gently wrapped to the Mother Earth through the golden roots. And let that beautiful energy travel through your lower legs, through your chakras, breathing all the way down to your crown. And then visualize a beautiful column of light coming down and merging with your crown center, anchoring you to the present from the grounding element and from the sky, from the universe and the source. Asking Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael to be here, surround you guys in a beautiful protective shield of energy. Visualize his blue cloak of protection from head to toes in all directions. And shielded in a beautiful white light, invoking all the beings of light, your guardian angel, archangels, angels of love, healing, peace, calmness, health issues, relationship angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, elemental beings, your fairies, dragons, dolphin wisdom, to surround you and be there in this beautiful journey. With the next breath, you notice your beautiful guardian angel is beside you. And you're in this beautiful magical forest where it's surrounded by beautiful flowers and a soft grass beneath your feet. You sense, you feel, you see your guardian angel, you touch, or you notice the soft, gentle presence beside you. You walk a few steps further, and as you're walking, you feel the soft cushion of grass beneath your feet, welcoming you, inviting you to lie on the grass. Visualize yourself lying down, your arms facing upwards, open to receiving energies, your head resting, each part of your body touching the beautiful Mother Earth. You notice the beautiful sensations, the tingle sensations flowing through the grass, through the earth energy into your body. Feel all that recharge of energy happening as you're laying down. You see the beautiful blue sky, the clouds dancing around. As you inhale a golden breath, you notice this beautiful breath is going through your chakras, your cells, and it's helping you to deeply relax and surrender to this beautiful time in space. Setting an intention for this beautiful journey to connect to your angels or guides and hear the highest relevant message at this moment of time. As you're breathing in, I'm inviting all the beautiful angels who look after our chakras to be here, to be present, help us in our healing path. Archangel Metatron, the light bearer, the torch bearer, he's around you. Feel, sense his energies. He's connecting you to the higher sources, higher realms of energies, to your blueprint of life and your purpose, to who you are. And now slowly connecting to your root chakra, the base of the spine. Here, Archangel Uriel is showing up his presence, working on your root chakra as he grounds your energies. Anytime any fear is coming up, he helps it to be released and giving you the strength and reconnects you to the source energy by anchoring the light. Feel Archangel Uriel at your root chakra. And he's helping you to regain your strength, redefine who you are, what your strengths are, and a clear direction into the goals, the path that you need to take that will benefit your higher self. Listen, feel, see the wisdom he's sharing with you at this moment of time. Archangel Uriel has completed his work around your root chakra. Gently moving up to your sacral chakra, the lower belly. You notice Archangel Shamiel is showing up the presence. She's all about the love and passion, believing in yourself, loving yourself, and clearing up any negative energies towards the relationship with yourself and with others. And this is a beautiful creative center opening up. Feel and sense yourself flying more lighter and welcoming the best things in your life that you deserve and you desire. Feel the presence of Shamiel and the message and the wisdom she's here to share with you. Now gently moving from the sacral chakra to the solar plexus, which is your belly. Here, Archangel Sophia resonates with the golden ray of wisdom, guiding you to heal yourself from any negative emotions, anxiety, anger, attachments, inner child wound, and creating a new space where you're energetically shielding and creating boundaries. Sophia is helping you with the clarity and with a sense of direction. The gifts that you have brought in, awakening those gifts. Notice his presence and hear his wisdom as he's communicating over your solar plexus chakra. He's helping you to be positive, calm, and serene. Now gently moving up to your heart center. Your Archangel Raphael supporting all the living forms of life. He's a healer himself. He's filling your heart with love, light, self-love, and love for everyone. Getting in touch with your own kindness and spreading the kindness to around in your network to the world. He's opening up your heart to receive love, unconditional love from yourself. Feel and sense his energies around your heart center, and he's sharing of wisdom with you. Now gently moving up into your throat center, Archangel Michael is showing his presence, opening up your throat chakra, which helps you to communicate better, share who you are and what you dislike, in your voice up in the society, in your family, speaking up your truth. See and sense the throat center shifting with Archangel Michael's healing. And he's there to share a message. Be open to receive it. Now slowly moving up your presence into the third eye chakra, where Zadkiel is coming in with his beautiful violet light. He's bringing a clear vision, clear sight, and opening up your clairs, where you can see, hear, sense, and understand and love yourself, and open up your psychic abilities. Archangel Zadkiel is there to heal your third eye and also share a wisdom with you. Be open to receive. Now bringing your attention to the crown chakra. Here, Archangel Gabriel is sending his beautiful, pure white rays of light, which allows you to get clarity, peace, inspiration, creativity. He's allowing you to see your life purpose, your mission on earth. Helping you with the new beginnings, new changes. He's clearing up your crown center and also sharing a wisdom with you at this moment of time. Feel the presence of all the archangels, your guardian angel, Metatron, Gabriel, Zadkiel, Michael, Raphael, Zophiel, Shamiel, Uriel, to be surrounded by each of you and sharing their wisdom and messages and clearing any energies that are not of highest vibe and filling you with beautiful light and wisdom. And know that you can always invoke their presence and feel their presence around you in the most comfortable and loving way. They are here to guide you, to comfort you, and to help and heal you, only with your permission. With a big, deep breath, bringing their energies inwards. Surround yourself with the beautiful diamond rays of light. As you move forward in your life, remember to bring along your angels and to make your path much easier. Breathing in and out the comfort of the angels. As you're slowly opening up your eyes from the beautiful meadow, you notice each of the angels are gently moving into the mist, into the fog around you. And you just notice your guardian angel is still by your side. You gently wake up and coming back into this beautiful realm, into your room, into the place where you're sitting or lying down. By the breaths, slowly coming back into the awareness, breathing in and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, wiggling your toes and fingers. 6, 5, 4, 3. Taking a deeper breath, gently becoming aware of your body. 2, 1. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And just in that moment, ask your angels to show you a sign that you resonate, a coin, a thing, a book title, feathers, rainbows, a particular word, a car with a different color, any sign that you would resonate. Take a deep breath. If you have a journal, you can write your experience down and have some water to feel yourself connected back into the body, into the realm. Let me know what your experience has been like. Have you noticed anything? Welcome back. Let me know if you're out of the meditation by those love hearts or by the comments. So let's see what your experience is. Tam, I love the attitude. Let's keep the angels busy when they are there for us. Of course, that's the thing. That's the way. I even say, like, um, If they give me an idea, I have a fear of doing it, I tell them, you better not give me the ideas if I can't do it, or you either help me getting it done. And that's the energy I work with them in a fun, loving way. And now, don't forget to show your gratitude for being there and you working with them. That's the most important thing. All you need to do is trust they're there with you, work with them, and even before you see the results, just say thank you. Thank you for being there. So you're not waiting for that bigger trust to be built. You just know they're there. Thank you, Sib. Mostly missed it, but glad to see you. Ah, thank you, Sunshine, for being here. Very relaxed now. Yay. Nate, beautiful. Thank you. Love, encouragement, forgiveness, gentleness, trust, thanks, appreciation. Wow, they are powerful, right? Very powerful. Yeah, each of the archangels that I called upon with each of the chakras, you may have felt differently. You may have felt similar energies, or you may not have connected to them personally, or they might have given you some wisdoms, but allow that whole process to sink in and take time to consume that information. That's the most important thing. And then slowly you'll see your life is getting better. You're seeing much more happiness. Say, for example, like, we all have this heart rate of up and down, up and down, and up and down. So my gratitude is I have a heartbeat. It doesn't matter. It's going down. It will go up. The same. The life is having challenges. It goes down. So as it goes up as well. And when it is going down, when you have all these tools, you're just going to bring it up. So that's the best thing about it. Yeah. And it's just that comforting that these beautiful angels can help us in any situation. You're walking in the middle of the night, it's dark, and you're afraid, still knowing that, or being in your home, someone is knocking and you're not feeling it right. Angels, please give me the idea what to do. Call 911 or whatever it is, or call the neighbors. Just getting that when we are in panicky, the panic reduces and you get action to be done. And that's the best thing. Yeah. Very comforting. Thank you. Thank you, Gemma. What are the elements, blueprints you mentioned, and do you call upon the same angels? The chakras each time are different. These are I've worked with each of the archangels. I've taught so much about them. So when I relate to each of the chakras, these are the archangels that will be mapping to their qualities. Doesn't mean Archangel Shamiel is only for the sacral chakra. It's also for the heart, where I was calling upon Archangel Raphael. We can shift in. But when I say Shamiel to work on my emotions, love and everything, she or he is going to work around that is going to be triggered. Say, for example, I don't love myself. And where is that condition coming from? Because nobody said they love me, or the culture that has brought in is who are you to love yourself? So it is going back into your root chakra as well and shifting that energy of it. So definitely it's just like having a little mapping, but it not be always the same order, but it's something nice, just a reason to invoke each of the angels and bring that beautiful shift in the vibe. Yeah. As we know, all these chakras are interlinked. Each part of our thought is interlinked to our past experience, past lifetime, or somewhere a past is being triggered, or and that is being healed as well. Yeah. Now there is no question about do I love myself or not? Yes, of course I do, because I see that beauty now. But if you have met me 15 years ago, loving yourself, I don't even know what you mean by that. I never heard about Louise Hay then, like, that she changed my whole life by her audio, by her voice. Yeah. So these are some of the things. What are elementals? Elemental beings are like, your fairies, your leprechauns, or any other beings that are there underworld as well. Like, yeah, that pixie dust, everything magical about unicorns, all these are our elemental beings that are there to help us get through in every part of our day. Like, you see the flowers, that you smile at them because there is a beautiful energy associated with it. Blueprint is like, we all have a life path, purpose to life, and when you are coming here, that purpose is defined in that blueprint, and they are helping access, like it says, like, hey, you'll be having this turmoil at this path, like, or you need some challenges, or you'll be meeting this person and you'll be going through a rough time, like, or this is where your prosperity will begin. So in that one, when something is going to be not great, that dip of a moment, again, they're going to help you shift up here and help you get through those challenging moments as well. When we ask for a sign from the angel, should we be specific, symbol like feather or coin? Yes, please be very specific. Is so important because that way you are actually resonating. I ask like neon color car with a number or alphabet W on it, like, and I bet you have seen it. That can be very specific as well. Like, I want to see a person with a red beard. Like, how many times do you see that? Like, you ask, and I bet you ask again, within how much time frame do you want to see this sign? 24 hours, 36 hours, damn, you will see it. Maybe it's a photograph. It could be a morph one or a real person, like, but you will see it. Yeah. Being specific is important. Like, oh, show me a red car. No, there are so many of them. Like, what happens is then we self doubt again. It's just by a spook, like, that you didn't notice. But what happens when you're specific neon color car? You can't miss it. You just can't miss it. It's so vibrant, right? And that's the best thing. Even if you miss it, someone in you will talk about it, that you will be hearing it back again. Yeah. And that's the best thing. Any country I travel to, any holiday I go to, like, angels always give me the coins, is what I said. And I always find a coin. Yeah, always. Iceland, Greece, or recently we went to Florida, even there, like, or even a short break we go to, we'll find coins. Me, my daughters, or my husband, even now, he knows, like, he sees a coin, he'll think about me. That's it. Yeah, that's our way of connecting to the angels, knowing that they are there. It's amazing. If someone is going through hard turmoil and there is not much I can do, angels, please wrap them in your beautiful healing light. That's the best thing. Best thing. So they feel tuned into it. Yeah. Thank you, Sue, for your donation. So guys, if you enjoyed this meditation, there are some meditations with the angels on my profile. You can like my profile and follow me if you want to. Definitely that way you'll get notifications of my next live events. And I have Zadkiel meditation, Archangel Michael meditation. And on Thursday, I'm doing Archangel Raphael talk and a meditation as well. I think it's in the morning, 10:30 PST time. So most welcome, because I'll be getting you into a journey with just Archangel Raphael, talking about the benefits of working with him and everything. So I was thinking to do each specific one. Last week I did with Archangel Michael. So introducing by small bite size will be easier to work with them and see. Yeah, and to listen to them. And we do have a circle which is experience healing with Srimanju. You can drop over there. We can have some conversations of your experiences. Sometimes it does take us like, a bit of into comfort zone of typing up in a group. So definitely most welcome if you wanted to be there, or a private message as well. And I love to receive your donations if you feel the energy exchange is wonderful, what you benefited here, as it benefits me, and also the Insighttimer platform. Yeah, because these guys are doing a great job bringing us together and holding us together here, isn't it? So much information. I just can't stop. How valuable this platform has been to each one of us. We can dip in and out, hear some interesting lives, and or listen to some other things. Yeah. So let me know any other questions with angels. Anyone felt presence of them? Received any guidance? Would love to share. Or you have felt absolutely nothing from the angels? Do tell me. That's perfectly normal as well. Do watch out. They'll be there sharing through your dreams or your journal writing or as you're talking to someone. Da, 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 the wisdom flows through you as well. It's interesting how you will be receiving all that. And let me know if you like any other topics on the angels. I can schedule some live events if you found this interesting and you want something more deeper or something different. I used to run these workshops, Healing with the Angels and Wishing with the Angels, my favorites. I need to bring those back again. Could it be a disease relative or is just a guide? Angels are different to our loved ones who are in the spirit world. Definitely, you will notice a difference because angels are the ones who have never been on the earth realm other than Metatron. So they never had any physical body. Our spirit guide could be your loved ones, your ancestors, or like an animal or angel, it could be as well. Yeah. My partner gets really hot when she meditates, particularly head. My angels appear as orbs and froze. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, angels do come as orbs in the pictures. Yeah, it's amazing. Not only the angels, the spirits as well, the spirit guides do come in. Your past loved ones as well do come in. Yeah. One of the first times that I noticed my orb was taking a picture of my father-in-law near Jesus statue in Ireland. We were on traveling thing. And yeah, after going home, we were checking the picture. There was a huge orb. And tuning into it, it was his dad who passed away a few months ago. And he said, like, he was thinking about his dad at that very place. So captured. And also, one of the pictures, I was getting the angel training done over the weekend. And one of the girls took a picture. It was all my aura was surrounded by violet flame, and I was so working with violet flame. And that was again a big sign when you see those pictures. I get very clear messages from song title. Yes, bro, that's the best one as well. Yeah. I used to think, oh, is it only for the people who listen to in English music? They will be getting these messages. But I listen a lot of Bollywood music, local language music for me. And it was still the same, all of a sudden it will shuffle up and come into the same words that I needed to hear. It's so uplifting. They're the best. They're the best how they communicate. Yeah, again, like no restrictions. They do know the best. And it's such a peace. When they say when you have a stress, they say it's like a famous quote, like sleep over it, you will be fine and everything. But actually in the start I used to not know how to, and what I started doing is, angels, my body needs rest today. Can you please help me resolve this tomorrow and give me a clarity? I pray and I go to bed, I sleep, and in the morning, it's such a freshness. I have a gap there and I can think with clarity. So you can pray, ask the angels to shift that as well. I love that violet light meditation you did. That was my first meditation experience with you. Oh, that's great, Sue. Wow. I'll be doing that in a few weeks again. Yeah, I love that. Violet flame with all the degrees. Yeah, songs. And that is one of the good things. All the billboards. It could be the book. Literally, when I was thinking about what are angels? What are angels? What are these? How do I start? And I was going through in the library back then, and they're all like biblical books, heavy textbooks, and I was not into it at all. And I asked, like, oh my God, where do I begin with? And literally in the hot picks, there was this book that fell on my feet. I heard so many times it doesn't happen, but literally it did happen to me. And I picked up that book that was by my favorite author and friend later on, Aiden's story and Angels in My Light, I think it's called. And I read like within 2 days, start to finish, and I contacted him, and then he was hosting a workshop called Communicating with Angels right after the weekend, and I attended it. Yeah, that's the best thing I ever did after Reiki workshop. That shifted everything. Yeah, so the books, how amazing they do drop in, isn't it? Kate, what is a violet flame? Violet flame is an energy vibe which works with Saint Germain, and a powerful energy of the violet color itself, where it dismantles all the negative energies that we carry in, transmutes into positive vibes, including our aura, inside thoughts as well, like, into affirmative things, and sees you as a pure God's light. God here is again like whatever you want to term as, like universe or lovingness and everything. Yeah. Lovely. Any other notices? Any other thoughts? How are you guys feeling? Tired, lightheaded? Lightness on your shoulders? Any observations so far? Make sure to drink plenty of water. I know we are over the time. Yeah, I do a lot of now intuitive art is all about the angel pictures I get. I do a lot of those ones. Yeah, I generally post it on my Insta. It's amazing how we just, when we forget about this is how angels should be, the whole new world comes in. Very tired during meditation. There is some deep process happening there, Jim, and that's where we do feel the tiredness and the shift of energy as well. It should help you after a little nap, sinking in with the time, or a glass of water or some herbal tea to ground you, and that will help you bounce back. Yeah, it won't be there for too long. It's all that energy is shifting. So guys, thank you so much, and thank you for your donations. Much appreciated. Definitely helps us all here. And see you tomorrow. I think it's at 2:30 tomorrow again, PSG time. And tomorrow I'm talking about Reiki principles, the 5 principles that shifted my life. And you don't need to be a Reiki healer. You don't need to be into Reiki energy, but these 5 principles are more generic, but that helps us as well, like, each one of it. So just for today is the concept of them. If anyone is into Reiki, most welcome as well. If you're new to it, again, come down and let's party on the Insighttimer. So with that, take care, guys. Take it easy, and welcome the angelic realms into your world. Be open, just like with the open arms. You're just wrapping them around and bringing them with you anywhere you go. You're not separate with them. You're part of it. Yeah. And yes, with that, take care. Lots of love. And thank you, Sue. And namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you, guys.